Hi guys, hope everybody is doing really well. This is video number 9. I'm kind of running out of fingers now. There's some so this is another collection of another part of the collection which I bought from my good friend Roger. Kind of interesting for those who like adjustable wrenches to look at some different designs. Some really cool items indeed, and some very rare items as well. So first thing first, this is a Triplets wrench made in the USA by the Stanley company. And what's really fantastic about this one, it has parallel on this side, it has an alligator, an adjustable alligator on that side, and then it has two tap wrenches in the middle. Really fascinating design, so you can use it for holding a tap. Looks like quarter and smaller than a quarter-inch taps. Really nice. And I did have one of these, and my friend Graham, I swapped it with him because he wanted one of these and I wanted something he had, and we did a deal and it was great. But I was really sad when this went, so I went to my friend Rogers, and he had another one and he let me have it, which was fantastic in the deal. The next one is an extremely rare early example, and I'll show you what it is. Well, we've got the book out. It's a Singer, which is make the sewing machines. They made cars as well. Challenge wrench, 6 1/4 inch, 1877. Really early wrench indeed. The Singer company, and it's a very early type. And I just thought it was a very fascinating wrench indeed. So this was another big money item, but I just thought it was really a beautiful, with it had the little wrench. So 1877, so basically 1970, it's 150 years old almost. It's, you know, it's quite amazing really. You think about it, 143 years old. So I thought that was a really nice one. So we thought we won't say no to that, will we? We've got here a Teres Spanner. Now, and I've seen one of these sell before, and I missed out on it, and I was a bit sad. But Teres make these very thin spanners. I've got a full set of them, Teres adjustable spanners. And they're very common. Well, not very common. They're collectible, and they were famous for that. But I didn't know that they actually made this. I think they made it in 2 sizes as well. And it's got the feeler gauges, like the German World War II U-boat wrench with the feeler gauges. So it's kind of interesting, isn't it? Very interesting. They called it the Turbine Spanner, which is really cool. Very thin as well, much thinner than the actual U-boat spanner. But very similar in design. I thought it was really interesting, so I thought I'll give that a go. So I thought we'll pick that up. We shan't say no. The next one is another very rare spanner indeed, which is also in the book. And this one, I already have the smaller brother. Now, he had 2 of these, and one of them was in lovely condition. This one's very pitted. So I see no reason, as the condition is the way it is, that this couldn't be polished up like glass. But it's a really interesting wrench. I just love the design, and it's fascinating. So I was really happy to pick that one up. We've got this this monstrosity, angled MP angled wrench. I presume you push that button to adjust, is it? Yeah, I think so. But it doesn't seem to be adjusting. Anyway, so basically it's got the adjustable head, and then it's got the adjustable on the head, and then obviously it's got the wrench. I'm assuming it might need some oily cleaning. I've only just, oh, there we go. So it just needs a little bit of manhandling, and then it locks in position on the head, and then whichever way you want it straight, you can have it straight. So I thought that was really fascinating, the way it locks, the mechanism. Very cool wrench indeed. Not sure which country. I think that's Illinois, Bloomington, Illinois. So I'm assuming this is an American wrench. Patent pending, but really interesting nonetheless. It amazes me, all the different designs, which one was going to take off, or everyone's got their own patents and their own designs. This one's kind of interesting. It says they're depots, so this is a French wrench. it's got one of those knurled screws, which then you can adjust up and adjust down. Really kind of interesting. Design, I just thought it's really unusual. Not sure what you guys think in the comments, but I thought that was really unusual. I've never seen anything quite like that one, so we thought we'd give that a go. We've got another multi-tool here, also made in France. Very rare tool. You basically pull this out. Let me get a prying tool. Well, I'm not going to break something with. I use them pliers. And basically you pull the pin out, you pop out the screwdriver. Inside has a hole. You obviously pop it back in, and you've got yourself a screwdriver at the end of the wrench. And then obviously the same again, you just pull it back, clip that in place and put it back. Well, if you clip it back in place in the correct position and then push that back, and then it's inside. I mean, I just thought it's absolutely fascinating design to have a flip out screwdriver at the end, made in France. Very rare indeed. And then we have another one which is very similar to this one, but it's very slimly, but this is also a rare wrench and in the book. But we'll probably go into some of these in more detail in other videos. Just make these short and sharp so people can get the gist, and you know what I mean. So basically this is a very interesting wrench indeed. Very similar to some of the other ones, a single nut wrench, very cheaply made but very rare and a little bit old as well. So there's certainly some very interesting wrenches amongst here, some beautiful designs. It's hard for me to choose, but I think I'd probably go for the Stanley Triplet wrench, because when I gave this to my good friend, or swapped it, I was a bit sad, and I was really hoping the guy would sell me the other one, because he only had one other one. I didn't even know if he had another one, to be honest. I thought this was the only one, but he had another one in another drawer, so I was really pleased to find it. So yeah, I think I'm going to go with the Stanley Triplet wrench. But I think probably the rarest is this one, but there's certainly some interesting items there. That's fascinating. That's really amazing. I mean, that could be anybody's favorite. So put in the comments which one, if you could have one for free to take home, which one would you take? And then we'll see what the comments say. All right, thanks for watching if you got this far. Take care and have a great day. Bye.